This is where I wish I had an editor that wasn't me,
Oh.
so that I didn't have to go through all this footage again to know where to
And like feel sorry for yourself
Yeah.
and be like, oh, I remember that.
Yep. I really don't want to. Shit.
You really don't want to shit. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, but sometimes you have to.
I really don't want to go through and edit this, but I know I have to.
And you're probably gonna edit it out because that sounds kind of funny. Just being like, man, this parkour is kind of hard. Man, I really gonna hate editing this.
You realize I use like 99.9% of all the footage that I use, that I capture, right?
What do you cut out?
Um, things.
Like what things?
Why would I tell you when we're recording?
Oh.
It's mostly just failed attempts at stuff like that are supposed to be scripted and stuff.
Ah, yes.
And
I failed again on the same. I failed on the same jump 3 times in a row now.
what jump is that?
This one, the final ladder jump. I almost just failed on it again, but I actually made it.
I asked you a question. Why did I ask you a question? That threw me off.
I failed again. At least this is kind of like easier because some of these jumps are easier because they're not just 4 block jumps.
Yeah, I like these jumps. They're nice. We
They're
can keep
pretty
these jumps.
decent.
Nope.
Am I seriously supposed to make this? Oh yeah, I already did it. How the hell? Every time that I try to run and jump off of that ladder, I fail. Because it's a ladder. How are we supposed to run off and jump off of a ladder?
I don't know.
I mean, using control would help, right? Because I mean, I always use double tap, which technically means you're moving before you're running. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna murder somebody, and that person that I'm gonna murder is you, William.
How about this? We'll get an editor, and then you can murder the editor.
Sure. Plan accepted.
Yeah. Let me check something here. Okay. Yeah. You probably don't want to know how long we've been going.
How long have we been going?
Half an hour.
Oh my gosh. This map will entertain you for hours as sure as hell, right?
Nope.
Oh
Damn it.
my gosh. The creator of this map, I want to punch him in the face because he freaking placed a glowstone block in the corner where I was running off of the wall so that I would get momentum, and it worked. I landed on the ladder, but I was on such a far edge because he placed a freaking glowstone block in the one spot.
God damn.
The one spot
The
that
one
he
spot.
couldn't. The one spot that I didn't want him to.
Be glad you're not falling into the void.
That would be annoying.
Fuck. You know, I think I found the things. I think I found the map that I can use as the filler for the remainder of the 12 other videos.
Oh
What do
my
you think?
gosh, this one.
Yeah.
I forgot that I was so high on the roof. I was literally at the end. Well, not literally, but I was so close to the end.
You were so close to the end. Why won't my spacebar to work? And I can see that outside of this building it's raining, and okay, I bet they're weather clear, because I don't know if he has fire tick turned off. And I don't want lightning burning down parts of the
Parts of the what?
parts of the map.
Parts of the fire.
Don't you just love this?
It's so soothing. Like crushing a bunny's skull.
It's like snapping your fingers and half of the universe falling apart at will.
It's like breaking your best friend's neck and then regretting it instantly.
I don't think I'm supposed to laugh at that, but I'm going to.
True story.
I don't think you want that on the internet. You
No
remember
one
what
will
I
know
said?
if I'm telling the truth or not.
99% of the footage that I capture is used, remember?
Cut that out of the video. Nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know my dark secrets and things that I'm trying to forget.
You know, I'm gonna add in some text that's gonna be like, nope, not happening.
Did you say bullshit?
I'm very tempted to restart the server with Essentials installed,
Why?
just so that we can fly.
Well, I mean, what's the difference between fly and ladders?
I mean, means we don't have to
Fly
modify the...
just feels better.
Yeah.
I just craunched my leg as.
You know, I bet you this map could be played in newer versions.
I bet you.
Because I think the only command blocks that he's used is just some set spawn points. And that's an easy enough thing to get around. As long as everyone's opt. Fuck. Yeah, so this is basically what this is me just creating a giant backlog of videos for if I ever get active subscribers. So that
I'll be your active subscribers. Imagine just having like a ton of like the cheapest like hardware you can get to create like hundreds and hundreds of bots, right? All running tabs, watching your videos all at once. Hey, look, Mom, I got 1 cent of ad revenue this month.
Hey, look, we got 1 cent of ad revenue, even though I don't have monetization enabled on my channel because I can't have it because my channel isn't eligible.
What do you have to be to be eligible?
400 plus hours of watch time in the past year, along with another requirement that I can't remember.
400 plus hours?
Yeah, if I remember what it said correctly. Which is mostly thanks to our Lord and Savior PewDiePie. And his creation of the Adpocalypse.
How many hours do you have?
Not many.
Like 0.000. I'm actually gonna stab someone. I was so close on the last one right there.
Oh,
Like,
how do you like the snow that's outside?
you did it. No, that's the same one that I landed on. The snow is A-okay. Kind of cold.
For those of you who don't know, we live in Canada.
Canada? You mean maple syrup?
No, that would be Quebec. If we're going off of advertisements.
How do you like the snow outside? Oh, the snow's pretty good. For those of you who don't know, we live in Canada, where it snows.
But it doesn't snow all the time, trust us. If you've looked at my Twitter, you would know that it doesn't snow all the time.
It snows every day.
I mean, if you live farther up in the country than we do, probably. I know
I mean, if you live in Antarctica.
I mean, if you live high up in, what, Nunavut? And
Hey,
the Yukon and the... What's the other territory that we have? I can't remember. Nine. Gabe, get the ladders.
how did you already fail?
Yes.
What do you... Oh my gosh. Okay, have you ever been up here before?
I made it to this point. No, wait, I made it over to those slabs. I have
Okay,
video
because
proof.
yeah, up here, that is a one block, instantly hit the roof thing, and I tried to do this one, but I didn't. How the... What? Oh, I actually did that. How do you even... No. No. How? What?
Made it.
What? I made it too.
Hey,
100% legit.
look, there's another book. But no spawn point.
Very, very, very impressive. Never thought you would achieve this far. When I saw you in your cell, you seemed so weak, like a useless slave option. What is wrong with you? Anyways, forget what I said. I'm a bit paranoid. I promise you a big reward if you arrive to my throne. I promise is a great reward for your effort and bravery.
Okay,
But
so
let's talk about that later. You are still pretty far, the king.
I have a stranger's note here. Hey, I'm someone who you don't know yet, and I would prefer to wait for a bit of time to present myself? What? That
Present
doesn't...
myself.
present myself. I got some secrets to tell you about such king. Do not trust him. He is trying to get rid of you with these challenges. Try not to die or else it or else is over. I think there should be an it in there.
Pass. Anyway, yeah.
Yep.
He's like, don't trust the king. It's like, well, no shite.
Hey, look! A village. Ooh, a button. Ooh! I'll take
Ooh, I
mine.
found a villager note. Ooh, there are 5 villager notes. We gotta find the villager notes and then read them all in order.
Do you want to know what I found?
What?
I found golden apples.
Nice.
We can't get into here.
Ooh, come on, give me that sweet, sweet horse stables.
Nothing. Anything in the furnaces? Nope. I found an enchantment table. Ooh. Where did that go?
Where's the fifth note? You have it?
More enchantment
Oh, I found
tables.
it. I found it. It's in this corner.
You found it?
Yeah, here, let me read them all out loud now.
Okay.
Look at how ugly these houses are. All thanks to that son of a creeper king. That's a good. I like that. We are tired of his corruption in this kingdom. He does not care for us, for anybody. He is selfish. That is all. We will move out from here after 3 nights. The administrator knows nothing about this, and before we leave, we will have a surprise. Gordon. You might be guessing why this house is so nice compared to the others. Well, meet Mr. James. More like Mr. King's house writer. This guy was is charge of this small town's production. He never did a good job. I am glad we got rid of him.
Oh god.
This small town used to have 2 great guardians who always rid their 2 horses with iron armor. It is sad. They were twin brothers, Steve and Jack. Anyways, tomorrow is the day we leave. I still cannot stand how Gordon and Noah killed the administrator with their own fists. It was brutal. He was hiding in his bedroom. But oh well, he deserved it for being corrupt. We took the horses for our own benefits. We are building a better town out of this kingdom. We deserve it. Yes, we do. This place is the hotel where most of the townspeople sleep and live. It is very rough life being with like 10 people in the same place, growing every year, becoming more and more crowded. I cannot stand this. I'm glad that Steve and Jack have their own houses. They deserve it after all. They protect against zombie sieges and monsters. They are the only respectful people in this town. They
What
are good
zo-
people. Most of us are complaining of our jobs every day, and we should be. All the goods go directly for the king of the kingdom. This is totally unfair, but oh well. I hope the day of rebellion arrives soon. I may have been waiting for it for too long. Screw the king, screw the administrator. James, screw his flat kingdom, Joe. Hello, I am a homeless and the laziest person in this town. However, I know everything about this town and I would like to leave some history before leaving it. The king of a sinful kingdom found this lonely and noble town out of nowhere. The king ordered to conquer this small land, so they did. We forfeit as soon as a guild of 6 diamond armored guards from the kingdom were coming to fight us. Afterwards, they installed this huge cage around the land. The king does not trust us, he thinks that we would escape or something, but no, well, ironic. Not until tomorrow, the king left his best friend in charge of the administration, James. He is the only one who makes the town work every day, and the mines and cutting without stopping. Yeah, slavery. Anyway, after years, we stay from the same economy, every time getting worse because all the goods go for the king. Oh well, at least we have Gordon. He was our ex-leader, and since he was the ex-leader, he received a great house, thanks to the king as a gift. We will also have Steve and Jack in charge of the protection. They have the biggest house here, and they deserve it. They would train every day to protect us, nothing else. It's sad that James received their house for his own. Nobody knows what happened to them. They never came back after an expedition months ago. Vanessa was with them. She wanted to guide them to a new mine she found while mining. We think she killed them with traps. But why would she do that? Where is she? I have strayed there all my life. I have stayed there all my life, sleeping and seeing how others work. Even though I'm a good spectator, people have told me that I would be a better administrator than James. And of course I could. Even a lazy, stinky person like me is better than that corrupt rat. Well, this is all I want to say. Whoever finds this and read this, pray for us. Tom.
Well, let me tell you this. Follow me for a second.
Are you hungry for pizza?
So, if you can look just over here, you can actually see um 3 graves. One of them is Steve, Jack, and Vanessa.
Ooh, they all died.
Mm-hmm. I have a
We
question.
didn't even have to look over there. We could just go through this alleyway.
Oh. I didn't realize there was
And
an
is this
alley.
where the parkour starts?
No.
No, it must start from up there. Ooh, it probably
No.
starts from in this house. It does not.
No, I already found the starting of the parkour.
Oh, where? Well, did you like that? I love how the final note is 8 pages long and it's of a freaking hobo.
Yep.
You know how much reading that was? And it was so monotone.
Yeah. So, I mean, this has like a cool story element to it. Like,
Yeah, it's a pretty cool story element. Are you joking with me?
what?
Come on. Come on.
I mean, while you were
No, dude, it's a 4-block jump and it's 1 block over.
Mm,
At the end of all this.
yeah.
It's not very nice. Did you make it to it? Yeah.
I made it.
Are you joking?
Okay, so
I made it too. I made it too. What?
you go down
Is this
first.
the house? Is this the house with the iron? It is. It's a checkpoint.
It's a checkpoint. Oh, awesome.
Oh, shite.
I like how we used brown wool for the graves.
I know, right?
Alright, so
Well, you
where?
never know. You never know because they're technically all missing, right?
Yeah, right.
So they might have put these graves as a memorial, like thinking they're dead and like, quote unquote burying them.
Yeah.
Because people do that sometimes. So they're technically all missing, and people speculate that Vanessa, trapped them in the mines and killed them and then ran off.
And ran off with the money.
The money of killing them. Where are we supposed to go now?
So where are you? Shit.
I'm at the top now.
So you wanna get over to here.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, jeez.
If you make it, I'm teleporting to you.
Why would you do that? Holy cow! There was so much more that you could just fail on and have to go all the way back.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, most of the hard part is over top of the house, so even if you fall, you don't have to go all the way back like I just did.
Yep.
But there is this one part that's over the edge, and if you fall there... Luckily, all these jumps are like 2-block jumps, so... Oh, but then of course, right where it becomes risky, it becomes fence gates. I mean fences, not fence gates.
You gonna make it?
Possibly. Oh my gosh, I almost just failed because it's ice. Oh my gosh. I made it.
May I let the TP to you?
I'm gonna watch you. Oh, you fell.
I'm not happy.
You're not happy.
No. Fuck.
Non.
Not happy about this. Not at all.
Don't worry, it gets really easy once you finish that area and like get up those ladders that you were failing on. You can do it. I believe in you.
Well, someone has my Heidi expectations. My Heidi expectations of.
You can do it. Nice. 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 Okay, now this part is all this stone is pretty easy. Just don't fail there. Don't fail there. That's the only place you can't fail on.
Okay.
Okay, now everything from here is pretty much safe. It's all pretty easy until you get to the fences.
Oh
The
god,
fences are the fences aren't very spaced, but they are fences, so
Fences are my worst nightmare.
you do not have to run for the first 3. You did it. Okay, come on. Now just play it cool, play it safe.
What's in here? There's another book.
Great. I'm
Spawn
still
point.
not impressed.
Oh,
Oh, is he being sarcastic?
probably. There's another stranger's
You
note.
are still a bit far from my castle, my kingdom. Yeah, you will not make it. I'm sure you had struggles in the abandoned town. It's a shame those cowards left my kingdom, but I do not care. I have plenty like those towns under my power, working for me, giving me more power. Every day, it feels great. I want to share these goods with you if you arrive here, so keep coming. Oh, one thing more. How disrespectful of me. I do not present myself. I am the king, Caferno. Pleased to meet you, murderer. Except it doesn't say murderer, it just says murder. Pleased to meet you, murder.
Okay, so I think we're gonna cut this in half right here as an official cut, because it has now been 55 minutes and I'm pretty sure you want to go to sleep.
Me?
Probably.
Do you want to go to sleep?
Not really, but
I don't want to go to sleep. I have